Healing. Healing can be one of the most beneficial things you can do when you're on this spiritual journey. Before you get into any kind of relationship, before you start any kind of journey, like starting a new job, or you want to start a new phase of your life, heal. And healing before you open up a new journey, when you're closing that door, when you're closing that first door, you want to analyze what you've done and what you could have prevented. You know, why did you allow what you allowed, and why you are moving on. And in those things, you have to be very honest about yourself, with yourself. Now, if you're trying to heal from things as a child, you have to be honest with yourself in the sense of, if there is literally nothing you can do, you have to forgive yourself and forgive those who've done something to you. And not for them, but for you, so you can move on. You heal for yourself. You heal for yourself so you can gain new. Healing is not saying that it didn't happen or it's okay that it happened. Healing is just accepting the fact that it did, whether it's good or bad. You know, and taking the what you can from it in order to, I guess, level up in this next journey that you're going on. That's possible. A lot of people don't heal because either they're scared, and a lot of people don't heal because they're comfortable. A lot of people don't heal because they're comfortable in the position that they're in. They're comfortable playing the victim, or they're comfortable just having the status quo of, like I said, what it is. I was a victim of child abuse, or I was a victim of a narcissistic relationship, so I'm just going to sit in this because it's easy and it's comfortable for me. And a lot of times that's not healthy, because you're not having the ability to live life at its fullest. So you must, in order to live life to its fullest, when you're wanting to go on this journey, if there's things that's blocking that, you being able to live life to its fullest, you must sit down and analyze why those things are there, in a form of healing, or some people call it like childhood traumas, your inner child, healing your inner child. That's a part of it. Like I said, healing is not necessarily forgiving or forgetting what the other person has done, if that is the case or point. No, it's not forgetting that. No, and saying what they did doesn't matter, or it's okay. No, that's not it. It's just accepting the fact and taking what you can from it in order to do better and have better. Like I say, in this journey, a lot of things it's not to happen to us, it's happening for us. And the quicker we can find out what that for us is about, is the quicker we can gain more of what God is trying to give us. That's how I wholeheartedly believe. Healing is about holding grudges. When you heal, you have to release that. And I think that's a big thing. A lot of people don't want to heal certain situations because they don't want to release that grudge that they have towards that person. It feels like they're getting off. But if you feel like you have to hold that grudge in order for karma or something like that, look, believe me, if somebody's done you wrong, release that, and let karma do his job. Trust me, karma's going to get them way worse than you ever could. So just let karma do his job, release them, and receive your blessings. I think that's the biggest thing. For people who don't want to release or heal from people who've done them wrong, holding on to that grudge or holding on to that animosity about those people, forget that. Like forgive them, keep pushing, and let karma handle them if they did you such. What you put out, you get back. So in that case's point, you'll be okay. That's the most important thing. most definitely. When you're dealing with somebody and you holding those grudges, let that go quick. Because the more you hold on to those grudges, is the more God will not give you your blessings. I promise you. I promise you. It's like, why would he give you a blessing and you're holding a grudge just the same as why would he give somebody a blessing and they're causing harm to somebody? It's the same thing, you know? God is love, so you must show love. You must have love. You must be love. Point blank. Point blank. Period. Point blank, man. You know? Forgive those people and keep it pushing. That's my biggest thing. Is the biggest karma, if you were good to a person, the biggest thing that they're going to feel is your absence. Trust me. Your absence will be the biggest killer to them. Bigger than you slashing their tires or cussing them out or anything like that, you know? Telling them about themselves, anything like that. The biggest thing that you can do to somebody who's done you wrong, whether it be a job or a family member or a relationship or anything like that, the biggest thing you can do is give them your absence. Trust me. And they may not never say that your absence drives them crazy or it is never the same. You not being around is not the same, but trust me, it's killing them. So, like I say, if your intentions are pure and you're a wholeheartedly good person, everything work out in your favor. Just sit down, heal, take your time, heal, and receive those blessings that God got for you. That's the biggest thing. Y'all be safe. See where I'm at.